Thanks for joining us here at Weazel News tonight. We've got a very special event coming up. Gribby, why don't you tell us all about it?
Well, up at the church at 631, operated by Sweet Boy Ministries, we're going to have a gun and drug turn-in happening this weekend at 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. Eastern. We've noticed that whenever we're going out and about, passing out our flyers out on the street, that there's a ton of crime, a ton of druggies, and the police department obviously can't keep up with it. So we're going to do what we can to bring the guns and the drugs off the street and into the church and turn them into the police department ourselves.
Perfect. You love the sound of it. Well, let's kick it down to our street team right now. And remember, tune back in. Weazel News, Lucid's most trusted name in news. We are here live on the scene. Sweet Boyz Ministries, 631 Postal. We are taking in drugs. We're taking in guns. We're getting them off the streets. We're doing what the cops can't do.
We're out here at 631 at the church at Sweet Boyz Ministry. We're out here talking to locals and citizens alike about turning in their guns and drugs. Ma'am, do you have any guns or drugs that you'd like to turn in today? Turn a new leaf?
Oh, thank you so much. And don't forget to come to the service. That's Sunday morning, 10:30.
She even gave us a nice donation straight to the church. $423 she was able to give to us.
Just love to see it. And it's getting them off the streets. Giving the drugs and giving a donation for changing her life. And here comes another person. Hey, y'all, what are y'all doing here?
We're handing drugs over to the church because we want our lives to change.
Absolutely. Love the sound of it.
There
We
you go.
appreciate you. And we are here with two gentlemen. Folks, tell us why you're here today.
I was really motivated. Church got me really motivated. Had to come turn in all my guns. I stopped doing my drugs. God really brung me in. I'm a clean man now. I came in here to turn everything over to the Lord.
Drugs on the street. The streets killed my mother because there were big guns. No guns on the street. No drugs on the street.
Amen.
No gun on the street.
Amen.
No drugs on the street.
Amen.
All the guns and drugs. Drugs do this to you, and you don't want this happening.
No, you do not.
Oh my God.
Look at him, ladies and gentlemen. Get a good look. This is your life if you get on drugs.
Oh, fuck.
The devil
Oh, my
leaving his
God.
body.
I'm gonna break regulation here. But I'm just gonna show you an example of what happens when you do drugs. Okay?
Yep.
Oh,
No, look at him. Look at him, kids. You don't want this, kids.
Oh, fuck.
Nobody wants this. Oh, Dad. Just one toke of that reefer. That's what it does to you, kids. We are back here on the street with this good man right here. Can you tell us why you're here today, sir?
Have a great day.
Man,
And a donation to the
I
church.
saw this ad, man.
What a nice-
I saw it was a weed and gun turning, man. Drugs and gun turning. I
Sir.
said, man, I had to stop down there, man. I got these weed gummies on me, man. I don't want to do this anymore, man. This
Yeah.
isn't me, guys. Look, this isn't me.
Yeah.
This isn't me, man. I can't do this, man. I gotta drop it on the
Absolutely.
ground. I just had
We
to drop it on the
appreciate
ground,
that.
man.
We appreciate that so much.
Get that away from me, man. I don't want it.
Absolutely. It's safe in the pastor's pockets now. You're clear from that life of sin, brother. And we appreciate everything you've done stopping by. For
What are you doing, dog? You can't grab that.
What
You
you
can't
got?
grab that. Hey, hey, hey.
He's reaching.
Hey, 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 stop. Hey,
He's trying to reach.
come on. Hey, come on. I'm giving you a chance.
Hey, good sir. We appreciate you coming out to the church today. Can you tell us why you came by?
Yeah, I just came out to, hand over some bad stuff, some drugs, some guns, get life on the straight path here at the church here.
Sweet Boyz Ministries. That's what we're all about. Is changing lives and changing the way this city runs. We appreciate you, everything you've done today. We thank you for coming by. Thank you for becoming a member of the church. Ministries. Brother, can you tell us why you came by today?
Well, so I was digging through dumpsters, man, just doing nose candy left and right, just fiending for my next ditch, man. Then I got a little pamphlet in my mail. And they said the ministry's looking for someone. That was
Mm.
my call, and I came over here. I handed over all my guns, all my nose candy, all my pills, and I devoted my life to the church.
You just love to hear it. That's a heartwarming story. Absolutely.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate all your hard work and cleaning up the city. Absolutely.
I appreciate you even more. You made my life great again, man.
All right, good sir. Can you tell us why you're here today?
Well, I was originally here to see, I saw a poster on my wall and I was wondering what was going on over here, you know?
Absolutely. And you just handed me a rather large amount of drugs and you're looking to turn your life over to the Lord, and we love to hear that. And we appreciate your time and energy today and getting the city on the righteous path.
Yeah, man, I found him dumped in a little alleyway. I don't know if someone was looking for him, but I originally left something there so I could come pick it up, and I knew an alleyway was secluded so nobody would take it while I wasn't with it. And then I came back to see a trash bag full of drugs.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey, would you happen to still have some of those drugs? I want some.
Well, that's not what we're doing yet on this.
Man.
That's the end of the interview right
That's
there.
what I'm...
We are back inside the church here at Sweet Boyz Ministry 631. We've got a good fellow here that stopped by today. Brother, why don't you tell us why you swung on by?
I'm just giving up smoke, you know.
Yeah.
Want to get clean.
Ready to give your life over to God, I'm hearing.
I am. I would love to.
Absolutely. You just love to hear it. Hopefully, everybody at home is watching all this and seeing all the great work being done over here at Sweet Boyz Ministries. And we thank y'all so much.
It's not worth it.
We are back in Weazel Studios. Weazel News here, your most trusted name of news in the city. Today was a great success for the Sweet Boyz Ministries down to 631. Grib, you want to tell them a little bit about what they turned in?
Yeah, sure thing, Pastor. My feet are so tired. We walked the street day and night at the church. We brought in 69 bags of Coke, 3 bottles of bootleg whiskey, 2 vintage pistols, and some miscellaneous marijuana.
That sounds wonderful. Well, I think we have some footage now of the boys going to turn in those items to the police, basically doing the job of the police for them. We'll kick it down to the boys on the street.
Hey, shout out to the church, man. They doing God's work out here.
You just love to see it. Absolutely.
Yep, there's a testimonial right there.
Exactly what we need. No matter where we go, people love the church. Tell us what you found in there, officer.
We got 2 illegal firearms, 2 vintage pistols to be exact.
Okay.
And 68 grams of cocaine.
Okay, 68,
3 bottles of whiskey that are
bootleg.
half-drinking.
Yeah, bootleg whiskey,
Bootleg whiskey, yeah.
We don't discriminate.
And then what I can only assume is 5 edibles that are clearly street-grade edibles.
Yep. That's what the people turned in. That's what they wanted to get off the streets, and we thank them for doing that. Now, I'll get a few questions for you, officer.
Yeah, we thank you guys for doing it, man.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. Now, is it true that the Sweet Boyz were just fired from state just a few short days ago?
No comment.
No comment. Okay. Gotcha. Well, let's say if the Sweet Boyz...
I'm not a member of State Highway Patrol.
Let's say if the Sweet Boyz was fired
County Sheriff's Office.
Absolutely, BCSO, and we love you guys over at BCSO. In fact, our best friend Colmont works for BCSO. Good buddy of ours, best friend in the city.
Shout out Colmont.
So, let's just say if we were fired last week, isn't it wild that we're out here cleaning up the streets?
Yeah, you guys are just commendable people of our community, you know?
Commendable people of our community, doing our thing. Keeping the city safe and free of crime.
Yes, sir.
This is something any citizen can do out there.
Any citizen.
Absolutely. Whether or not they're in PD or fired like dogs in the street and won't tell us why or anything like that.
Living in an RV.
Yep.
Living in an RV now. RV right behind you there. We had to sell Mabel. National tragedy. A lot of people are saying. We're not saying that. A lot of people are also saying that we're wrongfully terminated. We don't want to get into that. That's for the lawyers.
That is for the lawyers. You know, if you believe you have a lawsuit on your hands, then we implore you.
We don't
Go
know.
through
That's
judicial-
not us. Absolutely, we don't know. We don't know anything. We're just like I said, we work at Weazel now. We've had to sell our RV. We're trying to climb our way back to the top of the city, where we used to be. That's all we want. It's our spot.
Yeah.
That's all
How
we're looking
about,
for.
oh,
Dang, man.
Oh God.
We live there, big dog.
That's our house.
Oh my God. All right. Are you okay? You all right,
Yeah,
bud?
yeah, I'm all right. I'm
All
all
right.
right.
That's
all
good.
right.
That's good. All right. Well, with my position in the criminal investigation division, you know, I could award you guys for your efforts. All right. So
Oh,
what
we
is
love the
your
sound of that.
PayPal? And live here, I will give you for compensation for your
Absolutely, and donation to the
for your
church.
duties and a
Absolutely.
donation to the church. There you go.
Absolutely. You
Perfect.
just love to hear it. It's
What's the church's
879.
PayPal?
The church's PayPal is 87939.
Praise be.
Absolutely. His will be done.
All right.
Bless him, Lord. Bless him, Lord, for that
There we
blessing.
go.
You just love to see it.
Have
You just
mercy.
love to see
Pastor Sweet Tea. Okay.
it. Absolutely. You know for a fact that I am.
Yes, sir. Holier than honey.
Absolutely. Except for God, of course.
Of course. And Jesus and Mary.
And all the patron saints.
Yep.
A couple of disciples.
And then there's the pastor.
Us here
And
in
then
the
there's the
Department of
pastor.
Public Safety and especially in BCSO, we commend
particularly
you
in BCSO.
E3, you know?
Absolutely. And we appreciate you commending us. That's all we've ever wanted is a little bit of recognition around here. We're working our tails off to make this city safe and keep it clean. We were doing that inside DPS, but now that we're outside of DPS, we're going to continue to do that and put forth a good foot.
I believe it.
Absolutely. And this has been Pastor Sweet Tea with the Sweet Boyz Ministries live at Weazel News. Remember, Weazel News, your most trusted name in news in the city. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the studio here at Weazel News. Weazel News, the most trusted name in news for the city. That was an amazing, amazing on-field reporting that was done by the Sweet Boyz Ministries. Gribby, what do you think about it?
I think we made a great impact out on the streets, and I'm looking forward to doing more in the future.
Absolutely. And I'd like to take this moment at the end of the segment here just to remind everybody that you don't have to be part of PD to make the streets a safer, better place. Everybody can do their part. Everybody can pitch in. Everybody can help out. And with that, we're going to sign out for the night. This has been Pastor Sweet Tea and
Gribby.
with Weazel News. We thank you for tuning in. We're out.